one bit in ice cream. B&O Railroad and Indiana. Those are losers. Okay, what else we got? Let's see. We're picking Pacific Avenue, and we're going to pick Reading Railroad again. Okay, what else we got looking at here? Come on, McFlurry, I can feel it. Medium fry. Again. Atlantic Avenue. What are we at now?
38 for 220.
Baltic Avenue and Oriental. Marvin Gardens, New York. Medium fry, Oriental. Marvin Gardens, any breakfast sandwich.
40.
How many?
40 for 230.
230 tickets off of medium cups, no ice cream. 58 tickets off of filet of fish, no ice cream. That's 298 tickets. 288 tickets with no ice cream. McDonald's. Really? 288? Here's New York. Here's Park Place. Both losers. We got Indiana again and Pacific Avenue. Those are losers. Or Connecticut, St. Charles Place. Those are losers. Quarter pounder with cheese. Still no ice cream. And St. James. Figure meat would cost more than ice cream would. Reading Railroad, Indiana. Where are we at now?
41 for 240.
North Carolina, Connecticut, Baltic, New York, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Pacific, Oriental, Baltic, St. James, St. Charles, Pennsylvania, medium fry, Atlantic, still no ice cream. And remind you, one lady won 2 McFlurries on 1 cup, and I have yet to win 1 off of 230 prize pieces. North Carolina and Reading Railroad. What are we at now?
42 for 256.
States Avenue and Illinois Avenue. B&O Railroad and Oriental. Marvin Gardens, medium fries, still no ice cream. Hear that? Not even ice cream. No ice cream. Yeah, that's music or something. St. John's Place, that's no ice cream, I'll tell you that right now. Park Place, Indiana, Pacific, what are we at now?
43 for 266.
Oriental, there's a lot of Orientals. States Avenue, Reading Railroad again, and New York. Let's see, what else we got? We got Pennsylvania and Indiana. Pacific, Connecticut. Baltic. Oh, St. James. St. Charles. B&O Railroad. 3 cups left. Medium fry. And Marvin Gardens, what are we at now?
44 for 280.
North Carolina. What was it, 44 for 280? I'm now 45 for 282, and I finally won a McFlurry. That's 3. It took me 282 pieces to win 1 ice cream, McDonald's. 282, not to mention the 58 from the fillet of fish. And I finally win an ice cream. That's 3. Yippee. St. Charles and Indiana. What did we finish?
45 for 284.
45 for 284, which, by my calculations, would be 45 divided by 284 is a 15.8%. Not bad, McDonald's. Really, not that bad. Not 25 like you advertised, but not that bad. Unfortunately, I went 1 for 284 trying to win an ice cream, and that percentage of luck is 0.0035%. So when you add everything and you get 43 for 364, and now we add the 44 prizes, the 45 prizes I won, we are now at 88 prizes. And when we take 364 and we add 284, that equals 648. So 84, or 88 divided by 648, is a winning percentage of 13.5%, which is definitely up from what I was at. Now, we move on to the second to last item on our agenda, Frappe Cups. $4 a pop, McDonald's, by the way. Pacific Avenue, 0 for 1. 0 for 2. Oh for 3. Pennsylvania, 0 for 4. St. Charles, 0 for 5. McFlurry! McFlurry, 1 for 6. I got 4 of them now. I just need 1 more and I'll be happy. Baltic, 1 for 7. But that one was a doozy. 1 for 8, North Carolina. 1 for 8. New York, 1 for 9. Reading, 1 for 10. Pretty expensive item to go 1 for 10 on McDonald's. Marvin, 1 for 11. Oriental, 1 for 12. Medium fry, 2 for 13. Park Place, 2 for 14. 2 for 15, Marvin Gardens. Indiana, 2 for 16. Pacific, 2 for 17. New York, 2 for 18. Oriental, 2 for 19. Reading, 2 for 20. 2 for 21, that was States Avenue that fell to the ground. And Pennsylvania again, that's 2 for 22. Is that where we're at? 2 for 22? Super.
Yes.
Super de-duper. Illinois, 2 for whatever, 23. This one doesn't want to come off. Beano, 2 for 24. Medium fry. What is that, 3 for 25? Marvin Gardens, 26. Medium fry. Yay, 4 for 27. That's not yay. I want an ice cream. Oh. That's a loser. I think it's Connecticut or something. 4 for 28. Is that where we're at?
Correct.
For 29, 4 for 30, Indiana again. 1 and 4 wins. 4 for 31. Yeah. Ah, red box. More DVDs than I could give a shit about. What else we got? What do we got? 5 for 32?
Correct.
Oh, there's one, St. James. It's 5 for 33. Any breakfast sandwich, 6 for 34. Baltic, 6 for 35. Medium fry, 7 for 36. This doesn't have any tickets on it. This doesn't. This does. Pacific and New York. What do we got?
738.
Connecticut, Pennsylvania. Medium fry again, 8 for 41.
Correct.
And States Avenue is 8 for 42. Illinois, 8 for 43. 8 for 44. And on the last cup of these, we have St. James and small frappe or smoothie. So what do we got?
9 for 46.
9 for 46 on frappes, which translates into a closing percentage of 19.5%. Not bad, except for the fact I only won one ice cream, McDonald's. So now we are 88 and 9, 88 and 9 is 97, right? Right?
Yeah.
648 and 46. 694. 97 divided by 694 is a winning percentage of 13.9%. So what do I add now? 97 out of 684. And last on the agenda are the McNugget cases. Everybody likes 20-piece nuggets. Everybody likes a golden, crispy nuggets. And I'll just read the McDonald's advertisement while you sit there and peel off losers as you're eating your food and gaining weight by doing it. A tangy tingle on your chicken McNuggets. It must be honey mustard sauce. Which sauce should I go for? Creamy ranch, tangy barbecue, sweet chili, sweet and sour, spicy buffalo, or honey mustard? Well, McDonald's, I went with neither. I also went without McNuggets because all I care about is winning McFlurry, which apparently is impossible considering I've won 4 of them, one of which I've already lost. No, there they are. 4 of them, 4 out of 648. Which now brings my running total, or 4 out of 694, which brings my running total to a 0.05% chance of winning. So without further ado, here we go. We got Atlantic Ave, and we got Reading Railroad. My finger has a blister on it from all this nonsense. The goal is one more McFlurry, one more, and I will be somewhat satisfied. States Avenue and Pennsylvania. By the way, folks, for those of you who are still watching this video, if you haven't been bored out of your mind, the thing of it is this. I was sarcastic when I said I hope I win 5 at the beginning of this video. I mean, really sarcastic, figuring I would at least win 8, 9, or 10. But of course not. Of course I wouldn't when I get Baltic Avenue 800 times and New York Avenue. Now we're 0 for 6 on McNuggets. What else we got? Pacific, Connecticut. I can play basketball while doing this. Indiana, Well, I'm off to a roaring start. Here's Reading Railroad. What am I at now, statistics guy?
0 for 10.
0 for 10. Regular McFlurry, I did it! 5 of them! I did it! 5 out of God knows what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what else I can win. Here's St. James. I got my 5. Thank the Lord I got my 5. Pennsylvania, I'm 1 for what, 100 now at this point? Here's another loser. What do we got? What do you got?
1 for 14.
1 for 14. 1 for 14. We got Reading Railroad, and we got St. James, 1 for 16. What else we got? Connecticut and St. James. What else we got? Indiana? I don't know. Pacific? What are we at now?
1 for 20.
New York? Park Place. 1 for 22. Oh, the one that I won counted. Marvin Gardens. Pennsylvania, 1 for 24. McDonald's, is that 1 out of 4? No, that's 1 out of 24. 1 out of 24. Not 1 out of 4, not 1 out of 8, 1 out of 24. Here's another loser. B&O Railroad and Connecticut Ave, 1 out of 26. I spent my money well. States, another loser, 1 for 28. Is that where we're at?
Correct.
Pacific, B&O Railroad, 1 out of 30. That's 5%. Or, right? No, that's worse than that. Medium fry, finally a winner. 2 for 31. Atlantic Ave, 2 for 32. 2 for 32. States, 2 for 33. Pennsylvania, 2 for 34. What else we got? Baltic, 2 for 35. New York, 2 for 36. What else we got here? Can't wait. North Carolina and Oriental. Have I gotten Pennsylvania yet? Have I read that off? I don't think so. If I did, I won the Green Monopoly. Illinois. North Carolina. What are we at now, statistics man?
40.
2 for 40. Woo-yah! Marvin Gardens and B&O Railroad, 2 for 42. St. James, 2 for 43. Park Place, 2 for 44. Atlantic, 2 for 45. B&O, 2 for 46. Reading, 2 for 47. Connecticut, 2 for 48. There goes $800 down the drain. St. Charles, 2 for 49. Indiana, 2 for 50. 2 for 50! North Carolina, 2 for 51. Medium fry, 3 for 52. Small frappe or smoothie, 4 for 53.
3 for 53.
No, that's 4. I got a medium fry, McFlurry, and a small frappe or smoothie, and something else, right? No?
No, I'm only counting 3, sir.
Atlantic Ave. Are you sure?
Yep, so I got 3.
No, because I kept saying 2 for 50, 2 for 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I got a McFlurry, and then I got a fry. I mean, I got a frappe and a fry.
A frappe, a fry, and McFlurry?
Yeah. So I got 4.
Okay, well, I missed that.
That's all right. So what are we at now? 4 for what?
4 for 50. That was 4 for
4 for 54. St. Charles Place and Reading Railroad, 4 for 56. Baltic, St. James, what are we at now? 4 for 58.
Correct.
Pacific Avenue, Connecticut, 4 for 60. B&O Railroad, Illinois, 4 for 62. Medium fry, 5 for 63, right? Illinois, 5 for 64.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
5 for 64. Connecticut Ave, St. Charles. 5 for 66, is that where we're at?
Yes.
B&O Railroad, 5 out of 67. St. James, 5 out of 68. Oriental, 5 out of 69. States, 5 out of 70. Indiana, 5 out of 71. North Carolina, 5 out of 72. St. James, 5 out of 73. Park Place, 5 out of 74. Whatever that is, 5 out of 75. B&O, 5 out of 76. B&O, 5 out of 77. Connecticut, 5 out of 78. St. Charles, 5 out of 79. Indiana, 5 out of 80. 5 out of 81. 5 out of 82. 5 out of 83. 5 out of 84. 5 out of 85. Baltic again. And 5 out of 86. 5 out of 87. 5 out of 88. 5 out of 89. 5 out of 90. 5 out of 91. 5 out of 92. 5 out of 93. 5 out of 94. As you can see, I'm not even close, McDonald's, to 1 out of 4. I'm 5 out of 94. That's unfortunately where we're at. I'm sorry. 5 for 94, and we still got this stack left, and then that's all she wrote. Marvin Gardens, 5 out of 95. B&O, 5 out of 96. Reading, Pennsylvania, 5 out of 97. Something else, 5 out of 98. St. Charles, 5 out of 99. Something else, 5 out of 100. 5 out of 100. Saints Avenue, 5 out of 101. Medium fry, 6 out of 102. Baltic Ave, 6 out of 103. Something else, 6 out of 104. New York, I think it was. Pacific, 6 out of 105. Connecticut, 6 out of 106. St. Charles, 6 out of 107. Reading, 6 out of 108. Baltic, 6 out of 109. St. James, 6 out of 110. St. James, 6 out of 111. Park Place, 6 out of 112. Marvin, 6 out of 113. B&O, 6 out of 114. Medium fry, 7 out of 115. Connecticut, 7 out of 116. States, 7 out of 117. Something else, 7 out of 118. I think it was Indiana. Pacific, 7 out of 119. Pennsylvania, 7 out of 120. My Coke Rewards, 8 out of 121. Atlantic Ave, 8 out of 122. Pacific, 8 out of 123. Oriental, 8 out of 124. Medium fry, 9 out of 125. Indiana, 9 out of 126. We got 9 out of 126, we're going good, right? B&O, 9 out of 127. New York, 9 out of 128. Oriental, 9 out of 129. St. Charles, 9 out of 130. Indiana, 9 out of 131. North Carolina, 9 out of 132. Medium fry, 10 out of 133. Marvin Gardens, 10 out of 134. Still only 5 McFlurries. B&O, 10 out of 135. Connecticut, 10 out of 136. St. Charles, 10 out of 137. Illinois, 10 out of 138. North Carolina, 10 out of 139. Medium fry, 11 out of 140. St. James, 11 out of 141. Park Place, 11 out of 142. 11 out of 142. Baltic, 11 out of 143. St. James, 11 out of 144. North Carolina, 11 out of 145. Oriental, 11 out of 146. B&O, 11 out of 147. Indiana, 11 out of 148. Doesn't look good, McDonald's. Advertised 11 out of 149. New York, 11 out of 150. Advertised 1 out of 4, and you're at 11 out of 150. Reading Railroad, 11 out of 151. 11 out of 152, Indiana. Any breakfast sandwich? 12 out of 153, right?
Yes.
St. James, 12 out of 154. Connecticut, 12 out of 155. St. Charles, 12 out of 156. Illinois, 12 out of 157. Pacific, 12 out of 158. New York, 12 out of 159. Park Place, 12 out of 160. Atlantic, 12 out of 161. B&O, 12 out of 162. Reading, 12 out of 163. Oriental, 12, Connecticut, 12 out of 164. Is that where we're at?
Yes.
12 out of 164.
Correct.
12 out of 164. I'm throwing all this out. 12 out of 164. Oh, wait a minute. There's. Oh, no, those are good. 12 out of 164. 12 out of 164. Here we go. 12 out of 165. Out of 166. 67. Medium fry, 13 out of 168. 169, 170. 171, 172. 173, 174. 175, 176, 177, 178. 2 left. 179 and 180. And this is it. This is the last one. Where's that extra bag? The other bag. This is the last one. $813 down the drain. I've won 5 ice creams out of God knows how many tickets. 13 out of 180. $13 out of 180. That's all that's going to fit there. Here's the last one. This is it. 1 in 4 wins. 13 out of 181. 13 out of 182. Now, buried somewhere amongst the mess is the pencil that I was using. Where is it? 13 out of 182. Thank you. I'll use this. 13 out of 182. Which equals 7%. And then when I take my 97 and add 13 of that, I get 110. And I take 6894 and I add 182, I get 876. So I take my 110 and I divide that by my 876, and I won 12.5% of the time. And then I take my 5 McFlurries that I won, that sarcastically thought I would win more than 5 out of 876 tickets, but I divide that by 876, and my chances of winning a McFlurry or 0.0057%. So McDonald's and viewers of America and around the world, as you can see, 1 out of 4 is complete BS. Plain and simple. I spent $800 and I don't really care about the money. It's the fact that I needed to win a McFlurry and I finally did that. But it took me, God, only 350 tickets to win one. 5 out of 100, 5 out of 200, 5 out of even 400, no. 5 out of 876. I won more Redbox movies, I won more pretty pictures from HP, and I won more fries and breakfast sandwiches than I know what to do with. But all I wanted was a sweet, tasty, yummy McFlurry, and you couldn't even deliver that. So for all of you who have been watching, thank you very much to see the heartache I've gone through, all this crap I don't need. And for those of you at Fox River Resort, you will be getting spiffs in addition to the spiffs that you receive in medium fries, Redbox movies, and the like. Until next year, goodbye.